friends, Marci here with another yoga HIIT class. Today we're going to use just one dumbbell. So if you can, make that dumbbell heavier than you normally would use. I'm using a 20 today. If you normally use about a 5 and you have a choice, grab a 10, maybe grab a 12, maybe grab a 20, grab a 25. If you're at home and you don't have a lot of options for dumbbells, just grab the heaviest one you have, or no dumbbell. You can do most of what we do today without the dumbbell and still get a pretty good workout. So we're combining yoga, we're combining strength training, and we are combining high intensity intervals. So one dumbbell, probably a towel, and also some water. Grab all of that and meet me at the top of your mat. Go ahead and stand at the top of the mat. As we always do in this class, we start out with a little bit of dynamic movement just to warm things up. So from here, just start to give me some big arm circles. So stretch the arms forward and up. Maybe give me a cactus as you bring them down. And start to loosen up those shoulders. Then the next time those arms come up, keep them up. With your left hand, grab your right wrist. And then as if you're trying to pull that hand out of its socket, pull up, and then take it into a side bend. So little wrist stretch, little side bend. Good, come to center, inhale. Right hand grabs left wrist, give that hand a little tug up, and then take it into your bend. Good, inhale, come to center. This time interlace your hands, press the palms up. Give me a big stretch up, maybe work it up one arm a little bit higher than the other. And then keep the hands interlaced, but bring the hands in front of you at the hips. Good, so from here, we're gonna take it into some dynamic lunges. As you step the right leg back into your lunge, press the palms up. Good, tap the knee to the mat, and then step to the top of your mat, bringing your hands in front of your hips. Let's take the left leg back, palms up, left knee taps, and then step the feet together. Good, right leg back, press the palms up. Stay here a moment, keep that right knee lifted, but now let's take it into another side bend. Take it to the left, so little bend toward your left leg. Good, inhale, come to center. Release the hands to the mat, and then from here, some dynamic side lunges, ninja lunges side to side. And hands can stay on the mat, but just shift it side to side. Nice. And then as you're ready, walk your way back to the top of your mat. Start to walk this left foot out. So toes out. Go ahead and step into your Yogi Squat here. Drop the hips. Lift the chest with the knees pressed out. Good. And then catch your feet, catch your toes with your hands. Arms stay inside the thighs. As you pull up a little bit, lift the chest. Good. Then lift the hips. Walk the feet back in. Nice. Bend your knees, press through the feet. Inhale, come up halfway lift. Slide your chest forward. Good, bring your hands to your hips, little bend in the knees, drive through the heels, come back up to standing. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Interlace your fingers, press the palms up to the sky. Maybe take a little back bend here. And then exhale, hands in front of the hips. Left leg is gonna step back first. Palms come up, tap the knee down, and then step up to the top of the mat. Right leg back, tap the knee. Good, step the feet together. Last time on the left, step back, stay here, keep the knee lifted, and then a tiny little side bend toward that right leg. Good, come back to center, release the hands, and then side to side lunges, just some dynamic movement here. So just getting the blood flowing. And then as you're ready, walk your way back. Right foot, step it out a little bit to the right, and step back into your Yogi Squat. Drop the hips, keep the chest lifted, With the elbows, open up those inner thighs, bring the palms together. Good, lift the chest. And then this time, fold, lift the hips, walk the feet in. One more half lift, drive through the feet, lift the chest, nice long spine. And then as you exhale, bend the knees, step back to plank. Couple cycles of breath in your plank, starting to warm up the core here. Palms are pressing into the mat. Firm your thighs, firm your glutes, and keep your whole spine long. So you're gazing toward the top of your mat, just down the bridge of your nose. Nice. As you're ready, drop the knees, unhook the toes, lower all the way down to the mat, and then give me a little Cobra Pose here. So lift the chest with the hands, pull the mat behind you. Good. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back, and if you'd like, pedal out the feet in this first down dog. Good. So we're going to do a couple sun A's here, and then we'll start to move through today's sequence first without weights, and then we'll add that single dumbbell, and we'll add some high intensity intervals. Down dog, nice and still. As you inhale, look toward your hands, and then as you exhale, step or hop into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Good. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. If you'd like, grab your opposite elbows and sway here just for a moment. And then come back to center. Bringing your fingers to the front of your shins. Press through the feet, come up halfway lift, slide the chest forward. Good. Refold as you exhale. And then drive through the feet to come all the way up. Fingers stretch high, bring the palms together. And exhale, thumbs to the breastbone. Good. 2 sun A's, just establishing the breath pace that we'll begin and try to end class with. As you inhale, stretch the arms forward and up. As you exhale, fold, move the hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, slide the chest forward. And then exhale, step to plank this first round. Inhale in your plank. As you exhale, chaturanga, or you can lower all the way down. Inhale, upward dog or Cobra Pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we'll just do one more like that. Inhale, look to the top. As you exhale, step or hop into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Refold as you exhale. Good, strong legs bring you all the way up on your inhale. As you exhale, come right back down into your fold. Inhale, half lift, chest moves forward. And then exhale, step or maybe hop right into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog, really nice. So we have 2 short sequences today. We'll move through those one time, just with the breath. No weights, just to help us warm up and kind of figure out what's going on. All right. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop, forward fold. And then from here, keep your feet about hips distance, but bend the knees and inhale, come into chair. So for what we're doing today, I think you'll find it easier to transition into the poses if your feet are a little bit wider than maybe they normally are in chair. Good, stay with chair for another breath, inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart, lift the chest. Good, pull the elbows back, weight into the right leg, send the left leg back for warrior 3. Good. So nice long spine in your warrior 3, nice strong left leg, thigh is firm, glute is firm. Keep that. Drive through that right heel, work this right glute. Come on up to standing. Inhale, full hip extension at the top. As you exhale, right back into warrior 3. Good, inhale in your warrior 3, woo. As you exhale, get low and step back into crescent lunge. Nice. Inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, bend this left knee, tap the mat, and then step back into chair pose. Good. Feet are hips distance. Lift the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, hands to your heart. Weight into the left leg. Send the right leg back for warrior three. No rush here. Breath is smooth. Firm that right thigh and the glute. Chest lifts up. As you exhale, drive through the left heel. Come all the way up to standing. If you can, right foot stays lifted. Good, then exhale right back into warrior three pose. Inhale. As you exhale, bend the left knee, get nice and low, ease back into crescent lunge. Good, inhale, crescent. As you exhale, right knee bends, tap the mat, step back into chair. Inhale, chair. As you exhale, fold. Good, inhale, half lift. And then exhale, plant the palms, step to plank. Inhale in your plank. And then exhale, lower the knees, continuing down. This time let's come into a locust pose. Fingers stretch back, lift the chest. Good, lift the feet and bring the big toes to touch. Downward dog as you exhale. All right, one more short little sequence. Inhale, stretch the right leg up. As you exhale, bring the knee into your chest. Pull the thigh nice and deep into the belly. Press through the palms. Inhale, send the leg back. As you exhale, step the foot all the way through. We're gonna go to warrior two. So back heel spins down. Inhale, spin up. Good, as you exhale, extended side angle. Make it nice and light here. You can rest that right forearm on your right thigh. Stay for your inhale. As you exhale, I want you to frame the foot, lift the left heel. We're gonna come into a tripod side plank first. Plant your left palm, then roll onto the pinky edge of your left foot. I want you to pick up your right foot and replant it on the mat so that your knee and your ankle line up and the toes are facing the long edge of your mat. You can bring the right arm up and you can stay here, or you can pick up that right foot and continue into a full side plank. Good, as you exhale, plank, and then down dog or chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Good, take a moment in down dog, check in. Notice how you feel. So we're gonna do some weighted side planks today, and I find that transitioning through that tripod variation is a much easier way to get the dumbbell up overhead when you're doing a weighted side plank. Let's go to the other side. Left leg lifts, inhale. As you exhale, bring the knee into your chest. Good, pull the thigh up as high as you can and press through the palms. Inhale, send the leg up. Exhale, step the foot through, warrior two, so back heel spins down, and inhale, you spin up. As you exhale, extended side angle, left arm, you can just let it rest on the thigh, just nice and light today. Inhale, and then exhale, frame the foot, right heel's gonna lift, right palm's gonna plant, roll onto the pinky edge of the right foot, and then pick up your left foot, plant it mid-mat, left arm to the sky. Now again, you can stay here in this variation or pick up the left foot again and stack your ankles for a full side plank. Good, as you exhale, come to plank, and then down dog, or chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or maybe even a child's pose or a water break. That is our sequence today. Before we move into it with that dumbbell, we are going to do a little Tabata. So it will be 8 rounds, 2 exercises. We'll do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we'll alternate between the 2 exercises. The first exercise will be just push-ups, 20 seconds of push-ups. Those can be on your knees, those can be on your toes. You're gonna start out at the top of a plank. I want a nice strong core. If you can, chest is gonna touch, and you're gonna come all the way back to fully extended arms. Again, you can do this on your toes or on your knees. And then the second exercise is just a sprint in place. So you're just gonna run as fast as you can, just right there on your mat. Push-ups are first. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. So go ahead and get ready on your mat. And go 20 seconds of push-ups. Knees or toes, chest touches the mat, arms fully extend. And then if you get tired, you may find that your head drops and you look back at your toes. Try to keep the neck long as well. We're almost there. Good, rest. Rest. Stand up. We're going to that sprint. So in place, fast as you can, go. Pump the arms, pump the legs, fast feet. Keep it up. You got this. Stay with me for 5 more seconds. 3. Good, rest. 10 seconds, and we're back to push-ups. Again, knees or toes. Try to move through the full range. Go. So all the way down and all the way up. Firm thighs, firm glutes, strong core, long spine. So even the neck is long. You're not dropping the head. If you were getting tired, good, rest. Stand up, get ready for that sprint. 2 seconds. Good. Run like you're being chased, fast as you can. Or run like you're chasing someone. Who knows? You got it. 8 seconds. Fast. Move the feet, move the arms. You can do it. And rest. Back to push-ups. So we're halfway there. We've done 2 rounds of each. Push-ups, go. If you start to get fatigued, I like to rest in a down dog and then come back to it. Good, we got 5 more seconds. Get a couple more in. Whew, rest. Good job. We got sprint next. Getting close to the end. Go, fast as you can. Pump the arms, pump the feet. So if you're in your bare feet at home, you should be running more on the forefoot or midfoot. Not slamming your heels down. If they touch, it's nice and soft. Good, rest. Whew. 1 more round of push-ups. Last round of push-ups coming up in 3 seconds. Get ready. Go, 20 seconds of push-ups. Ten seconds of push-ups. Whew, I need a little break. Come on, you can do it though. 5 seconds. Get it in. That's a rest. Rest. Last round of sprinting. Go. Fast as you can. Come on. Stay with it. Three seconds. Good, rest, rest. Nice work. All right, so grab a sip of water, towel off if you need to. That heavy dumbbell, you want it at the top of your mat where you can reach it. If you don't have a dumbbell, again, stay with me. You can move through the motions without the dumbbell and still get quite a bit of work done for your body. Down dog as you're ready. Inhale, look forward. And then as you exhale, you can come to that forward fold however you want to get there. Feet, I want them to be hips distance apart, bend your knees. Grab the dumbbell into your left hand and come up into chair with the dumbbell at your left thigh. Now, bring your right arm up. So bend the elbow. Hand's gonna come just in front of your face, kind of in line with your ear. We're gonna do a discus throw. Power's coming from the hips. So drop the hips down, and then you're gonna come up to standing, swinging the dumbbell across the body, aiming it for your right hand. Give me 8 to 12 of these. Drop the hips, come all the way up, swing that dumbbell. Eight to 12. Hips down, chest stays lifted. Good. I have no idea, as usual, how many I've done, but I think I've done enough. Come back to this little chair with the dumbbell in your left hand. Just bring it right in front of your left thigh. Keep the chest lifted. Send that left leg back for a warrior 3. Good. And then stand up. So cross body, single leg RDL. You're basically just moving from warrior 3 to standing. Keep the spine long. And give me 8 to 12 of these. Drive through that right heel. A lot of work here in this posterior chain on your right side. Good. When you finish, we're going to take this into some alternating lunges. You're going to step the left leg back, bend the knee, reach under your right thigh, and change the dumbbell to your right hand, and then step up. Good. Right leg goes back, bend the knee, move the dumbbell to your left hand. Stay with me. Alternate. So you really want to focus on bending the knees, bending the hips, and using that to be able to reach underneath your thigh for the dumbbell. Find a spot out in front of you, stare at it, and that will help you to know that you're not bending forward to get underneath your thigh. Good. Next time you come back up to the top of the mat and the dumbbell is in your right hand, stay. Dumbbell in the right hand, drop the hips back, discus throw on the right. So left hand's gonna come up, hand is gonna be at the level of your head and in line with your ear. Hips drop down, come all the way up to full hip extension, and you're gonna swing that dumbbell across the body, aiming the head for your left hand. Eight to 12, whatever you did on the other side. Good, drop it down. All right, so now we are going to take the right leg back, bend the knee, and step back up. Or whatever leg you need to when you finish. Alternating lunges. Exchanging the dumbbell underneath the front thigh. Good. When you end up with the weight back in your left hand, go ahead and stop. Bend both knees, release the weight, and come into plank pose. Good. From your plank pose, mountain climbers. So keep the hips and the shoulders in line. Bring those knees to your chest. If you want to do this fast, you can really crank it. If you want to take it a little bit slower, you might feel a little more belly burn. Up to you. Good, as you're ready, down dog, or chaturanga up dog, down dog, or a brief child's pose. So we have one more sequence with the dumbbell before we go back to another Tabata. Grab a sip. All right. I'm going to start on the left just so you can see me this first round. So left leg lifts, inhale, bring the knee into your chest, exhale. Good, inhale, come up. Exhale, step the foot through. We're going to warrior two. Spin the heel down. Pick up the dumbbell in your right hand and then come up with the dumbbell just right in front of the body and the left arm in your warrior two. We're gonna do an upright row. 20 pounds is pretty heavy for me on an upright row, so I'm only gonna do 6. If you're using a lighter dumbbell, you can go more reps. If you're using a heavy dumbbell, keep it pretty small. So all the way up and all the way down, dumbbell is going to go up the front of your body. Good, that's 6 for me. From here, bring your left hand to your left thigh. Then you're gonna lean forward a little bit and the dumbbell is gonna be hanging underneath your right shoulder. Start your lawnmower. Give me 8 to 12 lawnmower rows. Good, from here, take the dumbbell into your left hand. Bring your right hand to the mat, and we're gonna go first into that tripod side plank. So roll onto the right pinky toe, lift your left foot up, replant it on the mat. This dumbbell should be close to your chest. Bring it to your shoulder, press it all the way overhead. Good, so I want that elbow straight, and you're really driving the left arm up, and you're really pushing the right arm down. Stay here, or stack your feet and come to a full side plank. Weighted side plank here. Stay with me, nice steady breath. Working the rotational core, our side core, really working that shoulder stability. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the left foot back. Bring the dumbbell back to your chest. Go ahead and place it in front of your mat. And then from here, chaturanga up dog, down dog, or just downward facing dog. All right, we'll go right this time. So you already know where we're going. That should help. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to your chest. Good, inhale, send the leg back. Exhale, step it through. Warrior two, spin the left heel down. Grab the weight in the left hand. As you come up, your left arm is just right in front of your body. You're going to bring your right arm as you normally would for warrior two. Upright row. Again, maybe if you have a really heavy dumbbell, you only do about 6. If you're using a light dumbbell, go to 8 to 12. Good. When you finish, right hand, take it to your right thigh, lean forward. Left arm's gonna come with that dumbbell just underneath the left shoulder, and you're gonna start that imaginary lawnmower, 8 to 12. Pull back, elbow goes straight back, upper arms just grazing your shirt or your rib cage. Good. When you finish, weight goes into the right hand. You can rest the elbow on the thigh. Left palm to the mat, roll onto the pinky edge of the left foot. Pick up the right foot, replant it on the mat to this tripod. Weight is at your chest, bring it to your shoulder, woo, and press it overhead. Good, you can stay here, or for more challenge, stack your feet. Good, so left arm's pressing down, right arm's reaching up. Both arms are straight. Good, shoulder stability, core work, really important things for yogis, for everyone. And then come out of it just the way you came into it. So pick up that right foot, bring the weight to your shoulder, to your chest, put it in front of you, plank, and then down dog, or chaturanga up dog, down dog, or a moment in a child's pose. All right, we're gonna use the dumbbell for our next high intensity interval. The first exercise is you're gonna do a goblet squat. I want you to either hold the dumbbell in the heel of each hand, right at the head, close to your chest, or if you have a smaller dumbbell, that may not work, and you can just hold it at the neck with both hands, but still close to your chest. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop the hips down, keep the chest lifted, and then drive all the way up. Ideally, you'll be able to do this nice and quick. What I want you to do is I want you to find a spot out in front of you, and maybe it's just your device, and keep your gaze there. If you find yourself looking at your feet, if you find yourself looking at the floor, you may be doing a little bit of this, and that's not what we want, right? Hips go down, hips and shoulders are moving together, down and up, not forward, okay? The second exercise is, I gotta towel off, I'm gonna lose this dumbbell. The second exercise is ground overhead with the dumbbell. Now, I'm gonna do a snatch, that's the most efficient. Feet are gonna come about shoulder width. Put the dumbbell in between your feet. Hips drop down, chest stays lifted. Moving through it slowly, you're gonna grab the dumbbell. You're gonna start to stand up, so start to do a deadlift. As those hips start to extend, you're gonna shrug the shoulders, pull at the elbow, and press it overhead. All right, final power comes in that full hip extension. To come out of it, bend the elbow, drop the hips, come back to the floor, right? So stand, shrug, pull. A little bit faster, it'll look like this. Dumbbell's gonna stay close to your body, all right? So you're pulling it up close to your body. It's not a swing out here. If that is too complicated, or maybe you just have a really light dumbbell, an option would be to do this. Deadlift it, curl it, press it overhead, and repeat. Deadlift, curl, press, okay? Either one is acceptable. Ground overhead is your goal. Same with the goblet squat. You want to find a spot, look ahead the whole time. All right, grab it. Goblet squat is first. We're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Drop the hips, stand it up. Drop, stand. That's all it is. Fast as you can, right? Where are you looking? What do you see? Not your feet, hopefully, not the floor. Shoulders are staying over the hips the whole time. Good. Take a break. Ground overhead is next. Dumbbell in between the hips. Drop the hips. Either snatch or deadlift it. Bicep curl, shoulder press. Whatever you choose, same as the squat, look straight ahead. 3 seconds. Good. Take a break. Goblet squat is next. Pick it up, put it at your chest, hips down, full hip extension. Shoulders stay over the hips. So if you feel yourself bending forward, if you notice you're looking down, adjust. Drop down, stand up. Drop down, stand up, rest. All right, ground overhead on the left. Go. Dumbbell snatch or deadlift, curl, and press. Take a break. Whew. Back to that goblet squat. At the chest, down and up. Let's go. Look forward. Maybe look right at me. We can pretend that we're really doing this together. 3 seconds. Take a break. All right. Right side, ground to overhead. This will be the last round on this side. Go. From the ground to over your head. Over your head. Biceps should end up close to your ear. Five seconds. 3. Good. Goblet squat. Whew. 5 seconds. This is our last goblet squat. Go. Down and up. Fast as you can. Hopefully faster than me. I'm dying, y'all. All this talking. Good. Last round. Left side. Ground to overhead. Go. Again, either dumbbell snatch or dumbbell deadlift, bicep curl, shoulder press. Three seconds. Good. Rest. Weight at the top of your mat. Grab a sip of water, towel off. We'll go one more round. We'll go one more round with the weights, and then we'll wind it down. Fabulous. Downward dog whenever you're ready. No rush. If you need to pause, take a break, come back to it, that would be fine as well. All right, look ahead and step or hop into a fold. Again, you want your feet about hips distance. Pick up the dumbbell in your right hand, in your left hand, drop the hips, come into chair. Left hand. Dumbbell is outside your left thigh. Right hand's gonna come up, bend the elbow. Hand is kind of in line with the ear and slightly in front of the face. Discus throw, 8 to 12. Come up and drop down, right? So squeeze the glutes and swing the dumbbell across your body. 8 to 12. Good, when you finish, drop back down. Dumbbell right in front of the left thigh. Chest is lifted. Find warrior 3. Good, so come up to standing. Back to warrior 3. Good. 8 to 12. Keep the chest lifted. Keep pressing through that right heel. You don't need to go all the way down. You don't need to touch the ground with the dumbbell. Try to bring your torso parallel. Good, when you finish, come up to standing, grab the dumbbell by its heads. And then, right leg's gonna stay forward. We're gonna do a kayak lunge. I'm always worried that my mic is off here. As you step back, you're gonna turn to the right. So, left leg steps back, turn right, left knee taps, turn back to center. Good, step back, center, 8 to 12. That's 3 for me. I'm gonna do 2 more. You do as many as you like. Good. All right. Weight into the right hand now. Feet about hips distance. Drop the hips. Left hand up. Discus throw. 8 to 12. Go when you're ready. I'm doing 1 more. Good. When you finish, take the weight in front of that right thigh. Weight is going into the left leg. So, crossbody RDL. You're gonna come forward into a warrior 3, and then you're gonna come back up to standing. Again, you're just coming into a warrior 3, so you're not trying to touch the weight to the ground. Woo! And you might lose your balance, and that's okay. 8 to 12, whatever you did on the other side, I have 5 more to be even. Good, this is my last one. And then when you finish, again, you're gonna take the heads of your dumbbell into both hands. This time, right leg's gonna step back, and you're gonna rotate toward your left leg. Kayak lunges, all right? So, right leg back, turn left, come back to center. Right leg back, turn left, back to center. Whatever you did on the other side. This is my last one. When you get to your last one, come back to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, release the weight, step to plank pose. All right, so you can do this on your knees if you'd like. From a high plank, lower down to a forearm plank. From a forearm plank, come back up to a high plank and switch. Alternate which lead arm you use. So you're not going down and coming up on the same arm. Stay with it. Good. Next time you come to forearm plank, stay. And then from here, interlace your hands, press the outer wrist down into the mat, and I want you to shift forward onto the toes, press back into the heels. Forward onto the toes, press back into the heels. Forward, back, forward, back. Then knees down, unhook the toes. Sphinx pose, press down, pull back, lift the chest. Stretch out that belly. Good, and then from here, down dog or chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or grab a quick sip of water. Woo! All right. We'll do one last set with the weights, and then we'll start to cool down. So you guys are almost there. Stay with me if you can. Down dog. Then we'll go ahead and start right this time. So inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring the knee into your chest. Good, send the leg up and back. And then step the foot through, warrior two. Left heel will spin down and take the weight in your left hand. As you come up, right arm's gonna come out in front of you. Upright rows again, just on the left. And if you're using a heavier weight like I am, small set. So maybe 5, 6, 7 at the most. If you've got a lighter weight, go ahead and do 12. Good, when you finish that, take your right hand to right thigh. We're gonna do another round of Lawnmower Rows. So hinge forward. The weight's gonna come down inside the right thigh and underneath the shoulder. And then imagine you're gonna start that lawnmower, 8 to 12. So working a much bigger muscle here. So go ahead and do a big set. Good, when you finish that, take the weight into your right hand. You can just rest your elbow on your thigh. Left hand's gonna come down, spin onto the ball of the, or excuse me, onto the pinky side of your left foot. Pick up your right foot, plant it mid-mat. Weight still at your chest here. Bring it to your shoulder, press it overhead for a weighted side plank. Again, you can stay in this tripod variation or take it to your feet stacking. Good. Stay with me here. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Pick up the right foot. If it's stacked, come back to this tripod. Good. Weight down. Take the weight in front of your mat. If you want to take a vinyasa, go for it. If you don't, no worries. Almost there. Left leg lifts, inhale. Bring the knee into your chest, exhale. Good, send it back, inhale. And then step it all the way through. Warrior two, we're gonna take the weight into our right hand. As we come up, that arm is just gonna be right out in front, right arm out in front, left arm out as if you're doing warrior two, because you are. All right. Small set if you're doing a heavy weight. Bigger set if you've got a lighter weight. Good, I'm gonna stop there. If you need to do more, go for it. We're gonna take it to Lawnmower Rows when you're ready. Left hand, left thigh. Go ahead and hinge forward, and you're gonna start that lawnmower. And then 8 to 12, or whatever you did on the other side. Really nice. From here, take it into your left hand and go ahead and just rest your elbow on the thigh. Right arm, right hand down, roll onto the pinky side of the right foot. Left foot, pick it up, find that tripod, and then take the weight from your chest to your shoulder to all the way overhead, and then stay here or stack. Good, nice steady breath. Both arms are straight. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot back, weight back to your chest, and then you're done with it. So put it away, and then down dog, or chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or child's pose. Water break would be fine. So we're done with the weights. We're done with the high intensity intervals. Right now we're gonna try to bring our heart rate down and come back to that same smooth breath that we started class with. So that's gonna take a moment. Drink your water. Child's pose if you would like, or downward dog. Somewhere where you can start slowing down the breath, whatever you choose. So from here, inhale deeply through the nose, and then exhale out the mouth. Good, another one like that. Inhale through the nose, Exhale out the mouth. And then if you can, inhale through the nose. And as you exhale out the nose, see if you can make that exhalation just a little bit longer than the inhalation. Couple more like that. Inhale deeply through the nose. And if you can, exhale out the nose and just make it a little bit longer. All right, we're gonna try to flow with our breath. So if you're in child's pose or another resting posture, join me in downward facing dog. No weights, breath and movement. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the foot all the way through. We're gonna go to Crescent Lunge. Inhale, come up, Crescent Lunge. Good, as you exhale, cactus the arms, and if you'd like, take a little back bend here. So open up the chest, look up at your ceiling. Good, inhale, come to center. Exhale, come into a warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretch it up and back. Good, as you exhale, frame your foot, lift the back heel. Let's take a twist here, left palm plants, simple twist, reach your right arm to the sky. Good, as you exhale, hand down, drop your left knee down. Inhale, shift into a half split. And then exhale, shift forward and step into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Fold as you exhale. Good, strong legs, bring you all the way back up. Inhale, interlace your fingers at the top. As you exhale, come into a side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, go in the other direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Half lift as you inhale. And then exhale, down dog or take a vinyasa. Chaturanga, up dog and down dog. But try not to rush through it. So move at a nice rhythmic pace. All right, left leg up, inhale. Step all the way through, exhale for crescent. Inhale, Crescent Lunge. As you exhale, cactus the arms, and if you'd like, take a back bend, lift the chest, maybe look at the ceiling. Good, inhale, back up. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, frame the foot, right heel lifts, and right palm plants. Take this into a simple twist as you inhale. As you exhale, left hand down, right knee down. And then inhale, shift into your half split. Good, exhale, shift forward and step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Refold as you exhale. Good, drive through the legs, come up and clasp. As you exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Good, half lift, inhale. And then exhale, last vinyasa if you want it. Skip it if you don't. We're all gonna meet in downward dog. Take a moment in down dog, check in. Notice how the body feels, notice the breath. Notice the heart rate. See if it's starting to beat more normally or at least closer to your regular heartbeat. And then as you're ready, right leg comes to pigeon. So take the knee behind the right wrist. Maybe shimmy that left knee back. Weighted equally in both hips so you don't have more weight in the right hip or more weight in the left hip. Body weight is centered. And then from here, maybe come down to the forearms. You can come all the way down to the forehead as well. I'm gonna stay lifted. Good, come on up. And then now go ahead and shift all your weight into that right leg. Let's take a seated twist. So left leg will swing around. Sit up tall before you twist. And then we're gonna twist toward this left knee. So you'll turn to the left. Good, and Keeping your gaze just straight ahead, so you're not dropping the chin down toward your shoulder, but spine is long from the base to the crown. Good. Come back to center and find downward facing dog. Last downward dog. Before we go to side two, take a moment and just check in. And then as you're ready, left knee comes to pigeon. Whatever little shimmy you need to balance the body weight evenly between both hips. So not rocking more weight into the left or to the right. Once you find that, come on down. Maybe just to the forearms, maybe all the way to the forehead. Whatever is comfortable for you is fine. Smooth and steady breath if you can, coming back the best you can to the breath of salutations. Good, come up, and then now go ahead and shift all the way into the left hip, swinging the right leg around. Before you take that twist, sit up tall, and then as you exhale, you'll turn to the right, so toward this right knee. And then sometimes as we twist, we like to drop the chin down because it feels like we're going farther. But lift the chin up and just look straight ahead. Straight ahead or behind you, but not down on the ground. Good. As you're ready, unwind. Uncross your legs. Come all the way down to your back. Happy baby pose if you would like, or any last posture you need to round off your practice. We're about to head to Shavasana. Happy baby if you want, bringing the soles of your feet so they're facing the ceiling. Knees are bending and they're pulling in toward your underarms. And I prefer to grab the inside of the foot. Sometimes if you grab the outside of the foot, it kind of doesn't give your hips enough room. So I like to grab the inside of my foot so my arms are out of my knees' way so they can move where they need to. And then stay here as long as you like, but I'm going to go to Shavasana. So if you're ready, come with me. Hug into center first, and then let everything go. So extend the legs, relax the arms, and close the eyes. You worked really hard today in class. Allow yourself a little bit of time to not work hard, to do nothing but be in your body. Breath is soft. Allow your thoughts to stream in and stream out. And give yourself a little bit of stillness. I won't keep you here long, no worries. Those of you at home, if you would like to stay longer in Shavasana, please do it. If you're ready to come out nice and slowly. So no rush, just start to wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe take that wiggle and do a circle of the ankles and wrists. And then start to deepen the breath, and on that next inhale, reach overhead. As you exhale, bend your knees and roll to your side. And then continue through the palms and sit up. Bringing the hands to the heart, let's just breathe a round of breath together. As you inhale, fill up, grow tall. Let it go on the exhale. Bringing the thumbs to third eye center, I bow forward to thank you for joining me today. The light in me honors and sees the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, subscribe, all that if you can. I'd appreciate it. Have a great day.